Who do we got coming up? Let me look at the upcoming schedule.
Blues tonight.
Nets play tonight for anybody wondering. Nets are
All right.
are we already down?
Oh,
0-0.
0-0
Hey,
minute in the game.
shutout alert. Speaking of the Nets, holy, we are awful.
Yes.
We are awful. 1-10. How is that possible? 1-10. Our one win is against the Pacers. We're so back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the James Torrillo Show. I'm your host, James Torrillo, here with my very special guest, my guy, Nick Volpe. Nick, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. It's been a while, man.
It has been a minute. We had the Flyers Faithful podcast, and we ended up merging all the podcasts into one, just making it the James Torrillo Show, which is why I have Nick on here. I have him on here like as my Flyers guy, so we could talk Flyers, but we're also going to talk about a lot of other stuff. There's really not necessarily a topic.
Whatever we're feeling like at the moment.
Yeah, whatever we feel like. We feel like talking about the Flyers, don't we?
Of course. I mean,
Dude, I saw something that said they might trade Tippett.
Yes, that's it. It's been for a little while now.
Yeah, why? Didn't they just pay him?
He's paid for a few years.
They just paid him like 2 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it's a possible regretting of paying the contract like that.
I don't know. I mean, it depends what we get.
I had this conversation with my dad like the other night about because he brought it up. I was like, you know what? If you trade him, that's fine, but it's like I would just wait it out. You don't want to be like a happy trigger and just go for what the first thing you see because you get good value for Tippett. I feel like as of right now, you're gonna get no value for trading him, so you might as well just keep him. That's what I would think.
I don't think they wouldn't get any value, but if they
thinking they could get more than what they would get right now.
If they can get first for Lawton, what can they get for
Sure.
Tippett? Tippett's better than Lawton.
That's true, but the difference with that was trade line for playoff team. I mean, that is true.
Well, what if that happens this year? Like,
That's
what
true.
if we're sellers at the deadline again?
That's true.
But
would you take it first for Tippett?
I would.
You would?
Yeah,
that's fair.
I would. I would take it first.
It's just with him. There's moments of like he can 100% be a cornerstone of the team, and then it's just things that's like he just can't be doing that.
He tries to do too much.
He does too much.
You know,
I feel like
sometimes when he has the puck, like I said, he does too much, and it ends up being a mess rather than just playing like a simple game. And sometimes he'll try to do too much, and he ends up doing great. Like that one goal he had against Dallas 2 years ago, the spin, and then he backhanded it top shelf.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. It's great to know that he can do that.
But you can't try it all the time.
Right.
See, that's looking at like the games earlier in the year, because he definitely slowed down a little bit. Every goal, he really actually didn't have any assists. I think he's only got 1 assist or 2 assists on the year, I think. It's not much. He wasn't trying to do too much. He was letting plays develop. The goal while we were there for our game against Minnesota, he wasn't trying to do too much. He just saw that there was an open spot behind the net and just did a rebound. Wasn't trying to go around guys. He was trying to develop play behind there, waiting, and he sees the goalie's got a little gap, pots it in. He's just got to simplify his game. That's what I think he's got to do.
No, I 100% agree. I wonder how much we paid him. Because I don't remember.
I think it's $6 million a year.
Is it $6 million?
I think it's $6 million a year. Yes, 6.2.
I'm sorry, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
How many years left does he have? I think it's
at least till 2029.
I'm not saying we're stuck with him because I like Tippett, but I feel like we need more out of him. Like I feel like we need Tippett to be like. I'm not saying he needs to be like a Zegras.
That's the thing is he looked like he was going at the games of the year like this was finally the year that was happening, and then it's just been
he's streaky.
He's streaky.
He's streaky.
He's streaky.
I want to talk about Jet Luchenko. I feel like we talked about him the last time you were on, but what are your thoughts on him? Should he be on the team? Should he not be on the team? What do you think?
I don't know. It's tough because I know there's a rule. The it's like the AHL rule where you can't send him because he's not 20 yet, and it's like you can't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know the whole thing is it's like he can't be in the AHL at this point, so it's either he's on the roster for the entire year or because you can't call him up and down.
Yeah.
Or it's either him going to OHL. I'm fine with letting him develop more because he really has not produced. He has not got enough minutes to produce. which I think we could probably agree on.
Yeah.
I still think he should be. I think honestly, whoever, because I'm trying to I'm trying to compare it to a timeline of Martin now.
Mm.
If I think they should try to come up around this, I think Luchenko could stay where he is for another year or so.
Well, I think in their eyes, Martone comes first because he was a higher draft.
I agree.
Because he was 6th overall. Luchenko is 13th. And look at what Luchenko's done in the NHL so far.
That's true. That's
Nothing.
true.
He had 1 shot on goal so far this season.
Is that it?
1. Apparently, I saw something that said Taki was trying to tell him to shoot more, but because he's like a playmaker.
Yeah.
But that playmakers can still shoot the puck.
Yeah.
Like you saw Giroux, he was a playmaker, but he had 30 goal seasons with the Flyers.
Sure.
That doesn't mean you can't score. Doesn't mean you can't shoot.
Oh, I agree.
He was their best. He was arguably their best scorer for years. And that just because he's a playmaker doesn't mean you can't shoot the puck. Like he's being
safe.
Yeah,
the word.
yeah. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at.
He definitely had a really nice pass to Hathaway in the fast. You remember that one I'm talking about?
Yeah,
really nice pass. I think it was Hathaway. I think it was Hathaway.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was Hathaway because they're both in the fourth line.
Dude, speaking of the fourth line, another fun fact for you. Guess how many points the fourth line has this year?
It's all Grabenkin, so it's 3, isn't it?
All of Grabenkin's points
are the fourth line points.
We're not on the fourth line. The fourth line has 0 points this year.
That's right.
0. How is that possible? I know they're the fourth line. I don't expect them to be like, I know it's not the first line. We're talking about the fourth line. But 0 points? You don't have 1 goal?
Yeah, well, I got 1-0.
Because Grabenkin has 3 points.
That's
but they're
right.
all when he was on the second or third line.
That's right, because he went with, they're both on Konechny's line when at that point? Or the goal was on Konechny's line, I think. I know he has an assist to Dvorak? The Toronto game?
Yeah, and then he had his first career goal.
That was in Montreal. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
So, the fourth line has 0 points. That's a thing if you look at the team on paper. If you look at the fourth line, no offense, but if you look at the fourth line, it's kind of believable. I mean, when you have your fourth line as Delorier, Obbold when he's out there, Hathaway. I like Grabenkin, but it's not like Grabenkin's like, one of our top forwards, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty
not great.
That's not great.
You know what? I don't know. It's weird because I feel like when you see that line out there, they don't look bad. They don't look bad. It's just they're not converting.
They don't.
They just don't.
I don't
want
to. Yeah, they don't do enough, but at the same time, like they're not that bad to the point where they're getting scored on every time they're out there.
That's why it's okay. They don't really get scored on. That line really is not.
They don't. They're because all those guys are like defensive forwards.
Yeah.
Or they're like not playmakers or goal scorers. Like Delorier is just out there to be a goon.
And Hathaway's really he's really a defensive forward.
Half that and half a defensive forward.
That's really what he is. Which is fine.
He's not that good. He's not.
I thought he's looked okay this year. He just hasn't.
Yeah, but he's a fourth liner.
No, he's 100% a fourth liner.
And I'm not, no disrespect to the guy. I'm not, not trying to put disrespect on Rodrigo Alba's name, but right. I'm just saying he's a fourth liner.
He's so going to score tonight. It's so obvious.
Oh yeah, he's going to score now, and Luchenko will get cut.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Luchenko will get traded for a 7th rounder. Now that we're talking about it. But like with Luchenko, we say this every time that we're on a podcast together. We say this every time. They traded up for him for a reason. They saw something it was the same thing with Nesbitt this past year. When they traded up for him, they gave up something to make sure they got this guy when they probably didn't have to. They probably could have stayed put and got him where they wanted him anyway, but they traded up for him, took him, and now you don't give him that much of a chance. You have to, at that point, I feel like you have to give him opportunity after opportunity after opportunity because we need Luchenko to work out or we're going to look like idiots.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And it's the same thing when Nesbitt comes up. He better get opportunity after opportunity.
That's true. Yeah.
That's right. That's why, like, when you said they probably look at Luchenko above Martone, I don't think they do, but hot take, I think they should. That's because Luchenko is a bigger risk. We don't know, but we can assume Martone's going to be pretty darn good.
He's been very good for Michigan State so far.
He was a top 6 pick. We're assuming Martone becomes like a top 3 player on the team in the next few years, top 4 player. We need Luchenko to be. We don't need him. We don't need him to be Konechny or Michkov.
He needs to be around that.
He needs to be like at least an Owen Tippett.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been. I know he's like 19, he's younger than us, but like we need to see a little bit of something. Like when he's out there, I don't want to say he's invisible because I really like Jet Luchenko and there's nobody on the planet that wants him to succeed more than I do, but it's kind of the truth.
Yeah.
Like he like I said, he had one shot on goal so far this year in like 6 games.
Yeah, it's
How's that possible?
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, like you said earlier, his line was it's not really a very offensive line. It's really not. In his
No.
defense, but I agree some more has got to be done.
But then like put Luchenko on a line with like Jichkov for a game and see how it works.
That's true.
Why not? I don't hate that.
It all depends because if like he's going to be 20 next year, right? It should be right,
Yeah.
19 right now. So
I think he's like turned 19 like somewhat recently because he was 18. Like at the end of last year, I think he was still 18.
Right? Because I forget. I can remember. I remember I said like about the AHL. Right? There is a rule that's like it's about your certain age that you can't be like.
Is there?
I swear there is. Because I thought it was something that's why they said they didn't roster. The minimum age to play in the American Hockey League is 18 years old. Let me see if there's anything else. There must be at least 18.
I feel like there's plenty of players in the AHL that are not 20. Matter of fact, most of them
that's true.
Aren't 20.
I don't know. I think I'm thinking it says CHL exception. Due to a recent agreement, NHL teams can load one 19-year-old player per season from the CHL to the AHL without needing to offer the player to the junior club first. I guess that's what no, he's playing the OHL, isn't he?
Yeah.
Goalstorm, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I guess that's what I was looking at, but I swear there was a certain rule that's why you couldn't stay on that roster. I don't know.
That's weird. I mean, I would like to see him just play for the Phantoms, but whatever. It is what it is.
Okay. No, this isn't meaning. Right, it's 100% CHL, right? Or the OHL he's in, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm looking at this now. It says
pretty sure
age cutoff. Players from the CHL must be 20 years old by December 31st of the year to be eligible for the AHL. That's what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's what it was, but I don't think it is because I think it is OHL. Yeah, the Ontario Hockey League. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not too sure what it is then.
I mean, overall, we haven't been unwatchable.
Not at all.
Like, matter of fact, we're 3 games over. I mean, technically, if you count overtime losses, we're 500.
But we're 3 games over 500.
Yeah, 8-5-3. As we record this, the Flyers are 8-5.
Hopefully
play St. Louis 10.
Hopefully 9-5-3.
Yes. But what was I gonna say? Oh, another thing. Did you see the Delorier fight like last week? That was like he was throwing haymakers with the guy
from
I think it was against
Montreal,
yeah. Right? You see that fight? Better if they just held on to that 3-goal lead so we didn't have to stress over, sure, but they got 2 points.
But pressure makes diamonds, you know what I mean?
Yes, and they got 2 points. 2 points is 2 points. I don't care how
they
you
are
get
on a
it.
4-game point streak. I mean, they are still on a 2-game losing streak, but still a 4-game point streak at this point.
Yeah.
Not bad.
The only game so far this season I think I've missed was that Ottawa game. I was at a wedding.
The first one or the one that just happened? Oh,
the one that just happened. Yeah.
You know what? It was one of those things where it was like, I wasn't too angry about it because they played like shit the first period and they were down to like, you know, it's one thing about this year that you cannot say for last year. They have been able to win games they played worse in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was not happening last year. They were actually getting points in games they're playing worse in than the other team. Which is not, you obviously do not want to play worse, but at least you're getting a point out of this.
No, I always say that with my dad. It's like I feel like and this applies to any sport. Like I say this with the Rams all the time too. Like even if they don't play their best game, it's good to see them find a way to win or in this case get a point.
Yeah.
Cuz like my Dodgers for example, they got outplayed that whole World Series, but they're so good they found a way to win anyways. And that's not me like bragging about the Dodgers. That's me saying like good teams find a way to win those games.
Yeah.
Now we go to the Flyers. Good teams find a way to get a point when they don't play their best hockey.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like they didn't play A+ hockey, but they get a point.
No.
Or maybe they get 2 points. Like that Montreal game.
Yeah.
Dude, the freaking Edmonton game the other night, that should have been 2 points. Because was Tippett offsides? Absolutely. But that didn't affect the play at all.
No.
So if he drags his foot for another second, we win that game.
Yeah.
And we were getting outshot by like 20 in that game.
Yeah,
they had 6 shots late in the second period.
They slowly chipped away back at that one.
Oh, no, they did not play a good game.
No.
And they could have beaten Edmonton in regulation without playing a good game.
Yeah.
That's promising. I know they end up losing an OT on a bad turnover, unfortunate break from Gamuor, but it's promising to see that they can win that game in regulation when they probably played like, if I could give them a grade on that game, I'd give them like a C-.
No, it was not a great game.
No.
I mean, I expect that was more than I expected because I was looking at the schedule like it's a 4-day break after like it was after their 2 wins against Montreal, Nashville, and then they just lost an overtime game to Center. So on a 3-game point streak, I'm like, now they're on a 4-day break. I was like, okay, we know how this goes. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get beat. That's what I was thinking. They're gonna get beat. They're not gonna play in 4 days. They're playing Edmonton. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. And they actually got a point out of the game, which I was very happy about. But the way that it happened, I was not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you. And who do we got coming up? Let me look at the upcoming schedule.
Blues tonight, obviously. Then
and don't forget, guys, the Nets play tonight. For anybody wondering, the Nets are
all right.
Are we already down?
No,
0-0. Hey,
minute in the game. There you go.
Shutout alert, dude. Speaking of the Nets, we are awful.
Yes, thank you.
We are awful. 1-10. How is that possible? How is that possible?
1-10.
1-10. Yes. Our one win is against the Pacers, who are 1-9, I think. So
you got the first point though.
We're so back. All right, Flyers. Let's look at the upcoming schedule. Oh well, my phone says we're up 5. Our TV must be behind. Yeah. The Nets are back, baby.
It's back.
Brooklyn, you're getting a championship.
This is actually the first whatchamacallit, NBA Cup court that's not complete garbage.
Yeah. No, this one's actually looking color. Terrence Mann, okay. So we're at St. Louis tonight. You predicted for me, okay? At St. Louis tonight. I'll go through the next 5 or 6 games.
Okay. And then you want to go with win-loss as you do it or at the end?
As I do it.
Okay.
At St. Louis tonight.
I think they should win that game.
At Dallas tomorrow night.
Oof, God.
That's a tough game. That's a tough game, especially back-to-back road games, back-to-back nights against 2 good teams. That's a very tough game.
Like they definitely could. I mean, anybody team could win, but I'm gonna have to mark a loss for that one.
Okay.
I think that's a fair loss. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. And then a home against St. Louis.
Last year.
It would be tough to beat them twice though in the span of 3 games.
I know.
I'm not saying they're gonna lose. I'm just saying, like.
Can I say overtime?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Overtime loss. We'll work back after you finish the next games. Oh, let's see what we got here.
Home against New Jersey.
Oh God, they've been so good this year.
Dude, the next few games on this schedule, bro, I'm just realizing are not easy.
No, that's rough.
Why do I feel like we have such a hard schedule every year when we have the same schedule as every team? Is everyone just that much better than us?
Yeah, probably.
You could say loss, but
I mean,
I know you don't want to.
They were really good against New Jersey last year. Went 2-1-1. They definitely won 2 of those games.
They won 1 in Jersey. I was there.
They won 1 in Jersey and they won 1 at home. So they definitely won.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck it, they won that game.
All right,
why not? Sure.
At Tampa Bay.
Oh boy.
At Tampa Bay.
They're gonna drop that one.
All right. At Florida.
Oh, boy. That's a government mandated loss right there. I can't even lie. That's a scheduled one.
Yeah. Okay. So in their next.
They'll go 2-3-1.
6 games, 2-3-1.
Not great.
Okay.
Could be worse.
That's a tough. If they go 2-3-1 on that stretch, that's not that bad.
No, but
it's really not that bad.
They've beat some good teams this year, though.
If they just beat Montreal was 9-3 going into that game. So
they could. I hope I'm wrong about the games I marked as a loss.
Yeah,
they better be right for the wins, though.
Dude, by the way, off topic, but I am addicted to those videos now. With Skip Bayless. I don't know what made me just think of that. And he does Mad Dog Russo. Steven Aints, man. What's the fake Cam Newton's name? I forget.
It's something ridiculous.
The show is Last Take.
Last Take. let me find it.
Oh, it's so funny. You don't know what we're talking about. These guys just like, I'm sure you do, but like they impersonate the guys that are on First Take and they call it Last Take. It's so funny.
You sent one. Yeah, I know you sent me the one they were in the
It's so funny.
I think the other one's Big Purr. Wait, I just realized that he switches from Mad Dog to Skip Bayless.
Yeah. And then he goes back.
Who is changing the name for him?
I don't know. He goes back to Mad Dog too.
I didn't even notice it when you sent it to me. Oh my god. It's just funny looking.
Oh, for crying out loud! Steph Curry's great. There's no Bob Cousy. At this point, the podcast is just us watching TikToks.
This is the average
It's just
average
us
day
watching
of
free advertisement for last.
my god, Mad Dog. That's great that somebody's changing the name as he's. Oh my god, as he's switching characters.
But dude, so who does Dallas have this week? Or is there a bye?
We have Raiders.
Raiders should be a win. Right?
No. I mean, it should be a win, but
You guys 3-5-1.
yeah, our year is definitely over. But no, it's definitely over,
dude. You could win your next 2 games and you're right in it.
All right, here's the thing.
Oh,
no,
dude. I wish you had the same mindset you had for the Flyers, and then brought that mindset to the Cowboys.
I can't do it. They're just so bad. Well, all right,
dude. The Flyers were awful last year.
I have more faith in them because they get a GM that I trust. A GM that I trust.
Okay, fair, but like I don't know. I was gonna say, well, the Cowboys are better than the Flyers, but they're really not.
They're definitely worse.
They're really not.
I've watched every game. They're definitely worse.
Whose defense is worse, the Cowboys or Mark Stahl?
Oh, Dallas. It's not even close. They gave up 40 points to Russ.
Blasphemy.
What? They gave Russ. Now, if this was Russ of 10 years ago, I wouldn't care. But Russ had his most passing yards weeks in his entire career.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
And that's like those prime Seahawks teams. That counts that too.
That counts the primes. Yeah.
All right.
They're bad.
All right.
There's Mark Stahl, and then they're up there.
Okay, but Mark Stahl's in terms of bad defense. Mark Stahl is. I can't even reach that high. Like out of the camera.
Let me help you. I got you.
Okay, Mark Stahl, all the way up.
This is where Dallas is. I'm standing up. Dallas is all the way there. That bad. But
yeah,
all right.
Worse than Mark Stahl, dude.
They stink.
Mark Stahl doesn't stink.
He stinks a little less, just a little bit.
Dude, Mark Stahl doesn't stink less than anything.
It's a little. All right. But let me get back. I forget what we're talking about. Talk about my thoughts on the season, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, just your thoughts on the season.
At this point, just fuck Philly over and beat them, and that's really it. That's actually it. That at the end of the day, the hat, as I'm wearing the Flyers hat, it's a bad look. I'm Philly, everything else, but Flyers, Cowboys fan,
Since Philly, everything else. That's so funny.
It's just so
weird. That's so fun. For the people that don't know, Nick is a Cowboys fan, but he roots for Philly for every other.
Yeah, Cowboys fan. My dad. Sixers brother-in-law, and then Flyers fan him too, and then got back with you. He was a Phillies fan too, which is weird, but I don't know how that all happened. But that is not why we're here.
All right.
So I think
we're doing what we used to do last year. We're doing a little.
Here's what I will say. Before you do this, I am very happy with the moves they made at the deadline because I know they are helpful. This year is it's over. This year is done. This is good for
even
next
though they're
year.
in second place.
Okay, 3-5-1 is second place is nothing. Yeah, if there was 8 wild card teams in conference, yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
It's bad. It's really bad. It's
dude. All right. Monday night at Oakland or Las Vegas.
All right, they should honestly win that game.
Okay, 4-5-1. Boom, that's a win. How about them Cowboys? All right. Home against Philly.
This is
America's game of the week. In America's team. On America's game of the week.
in Jerry World.
Come on, say it. Come on.
I actually do think they're going to win.
How about them Cowboys? 5-5-1.
I think
playoff race.
Only because you cannot get swept 2 years in a row.
Okay, so you say win.
I'm saying a win.
Okay, 5-5-1. Cowboys on a roll.
It's Kansas City loss right there.
Home against Kansas City loss. Okay, at Detroit
loss. Come on, they're much better than us.
All right. Home against San Diego
loss. I'm being honest.
There goes the season. I'm sorry. Home against Minnesota and then San Diego.
I think they will actually win one.
Minnesota's not that good.
Yeah, they're not that great. They just got a good defense. I mean, they have offensive weapons. It's just they have not been able to put it together all year. But the problem is they would put it together against us. Here's what I'll say.
Your mindset for the Cowboys.
I'm just saying. I'm
so bad.
I'm just telling you, man.
All right, put it together yet, but they'll put it together against us.
Every team has done it. All right. All right. Honestly,
come on, give me a win. Come on.
If they were to win any of those games, I would pick Minnesota.
All right, that's a dub.
They're going to lose against San Diego.
Okay.
They're winning either one. Honest to God, they're probably going to win one of those games just to ruin the draft pick while they're
okay.
So they're going to lose either one. Either one they're going to lose, but they're going to win the other one.
Okay,
it's a 1-for-1 there.
Okay,
so what are we 6-8-1?
6-8-1. Now you got the Redskins.
That's
in Washington.
If Daniels is still out, I'll say a win. See, the problem with this is
I love saying that. I'm not even a Cowboys
fan. The problem is now you're at 8 wins while Seattle.
No. 7-8-1.
Okay.
Now we're at the New York Football Giants.
Oh God.
We should go January 4th. It'll be beautiful out.
5 degrees.
$70 parking. It's calling our name.
Oh, what a fantastic place to be. The Meadowlands. So fun.
MetLife Stadium, Cowboys Giants, January 4th. Be there. I'd rather stick my head into a wall.
I would rather jump through a wall just than go out. Oh,
freezing my butt off watching Cowboys Giants, a meaningless football game on January 4th. Unless the Cowboys win and they go to 500 and they sneak into a wild card spot.
Well, here's the problem with that. No, I'm saying here at this point in the year, every other wild card
is like 3 games away.
Has about as many wins as they would have at the end of the year.
The Rams are a wild card team. They're 7-2.
Oh, Seattle has the lead, don't they?
We're both 7-2.
But they have the
tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Okay.
The wild cards are us. We're 7-2. San Francisco 6-4, and then
I'm gonna turn the hat off while I say this because it's a bad look. All I care about for the rest of this year are actually 3 things. Just don't be pathetic.
Okay.
You can lose games. Just don't be pathetic.
Okay.
And I would love Philly. Obviously, they're obviously in the playoffs. A question. I would love them to get bounced early by one of the. And it's gonna be an NFC West team if there would be any of them.
Yeah.
But they are the team to beat. Sadly. And I would love to see Green Bay miss the playoffs. We have the draft pick.
You really don't like Green Bay, do you?
I fucking hate Green Bay so much. And we have they are my least favorite non-rival team. They technically are a rival, basically.
Yeah, least favorite
non-divisional team without question, not even close.
Okay.
And we have their first round draft pick. Because I know that team is not that good. They are worse than that record shows. That team is not good. I have not been. You know when I was not sold on that team?
I mean,
you know when I knew that team was bullshit? When they didn't beat us. That's when I knew this team was not doing shit. I was like, you guys are done. You ain't gonna do nothing. They are 5.
They didn't beat us.
They didn't beat us. And look what happened. They scored 7 points.
And they lost to Carolina at home.
And lost to Carolina. And lost to that Cleveland game. Oh no, that Cleveland game was in Cleveland, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still, you lost to Cleveland.
That team is not good at football.
Cleveland is not good at football.
No.
They never have
right.
been.
They're not good at football. I have to agree. They were good for 1 year with Baker. Baker's not there anymore.
Baker's not there anymore.
Baker's on another good team. That's in the
because
NFC
he's
South.
on that team.
Because he's on that team. That would be the greatest thing to see Green Bay miss the playoffs. Because at that point you're getting a top 15 pick, and you're going to be worse than them anyway. So you have 2 top 15 picks.
Even if Green Bay makes the playoffs, are you worried about them going anywhere?
Fuck no.
Exactly. So they could get the 7th seed. Who cares?
But no. But the thing is,
they could lose to the Rams.
But at that point, still you still jump up a few picks though. You still jump up a pick. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point.
No, but if they make the,
I'm saying you obviously have a worse, or they obviously have a better pick if they miss the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't you rather them have a worse pick if they get like the 7th seed and get knocked out first round?
No, I'm saying I'd rather I say it'd be the funniest thing if they missed the playoffs entirely.
Oh, you have their pick.
We have their pick.
Okay.
We have that.
I forgot you had their pick. Like, wouldn't you rather them have a worse pick?
No.
Right.
We have that pick.
You just want Green Bay to lose.
I would
pull
up the Green Bay schedule.
All right, Green Bay schedule. Here we go.
Schedule we're at right now.
Yes.
Pull up the Green Bay schedule. I want to see it. God, I hate that fucking team so much.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. Go, Pack, go.
All right, man. You guys better beat them by like 4.
I said, how about them Cowboys? So I could say go, Pack, go.
It's okay.
5-3-1 at the New York Football Giants. All roads lead to MetLife Stadium.
Oh my God! You know what? I was
off of 2 straight home losses. They go on the road to the Meadowlands.
Oh, they have lost 2 in a row. Wow, that's right.
The Packers beat the Giants?
Sadly, yeah, they probably do. But
okay,
what I did see though, I saw Jameis at it the other day. I was like, damn it.
Dude, I really like Jameis Winston.
I mean,
he's such a great guy.
He's such a good, he's such a fun face for the league. It's just, he just loves football, man. I don't think they're gonna win that game. So I give Green Bay the win, but it would be awesome if the Giants won that game.
Home against Minnesota.
They are home against Minnesota?
Yeah.
This is their first time playing them? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Okay, they'll take that one.
Okay. So 7-3-1.
7-3-1.
At the Lions.
Oh, lost, they're done.
Home against the Bears.
This is the...
Dude, they play the Bears twice in the span of 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
They played the Bears, then the Broncos, and then the Bears. So home versus Bears.
I'm not
7-4-1.
I'm not high on the Bears either. The Bears are another team that's 6-3-1. I don't think... No, they're 6 and...
I feel like they haven't beaten anybody.
They haven't... I know
they're
that.
6-3.
They are... They're not a good hitter, I don't think. But they're still 6-3, so I can't really say anything. I think they're gonna... I think they'll take the one at home, but they'll lose on the road.
Okay. What about at Denver? Loss?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
That offense is gonna get shut down
again. So 7-4-1, 8-4-1,
8-5-1,
8-5-1, 8-6-1. Home against Baltimore. Baltimore's on a roll now with Lamar.
That's a weird one because I know that defense isn't healthy yet, except the Lions. I'm really not.
That's fair.
All their records are good. They're not.
That's very fair.
Green Bay is not a bad team. I ain't going on a rant. They're not a bad team, obviously, but they are not as good as their record was.
No. Well, that's why they lost. Their record isn't what it was 2 weeks ago. They lost 2 in a row.
You're right. That's right.
So home against Baltimore, win or loss.
If Baltimore is healthy at that point, I'm taking Baltimore.
Okay. Okay, and then at Minnesota, so 9-7-1. That's probably not a playoff team.
That's definitely not a playoff team, but
probably not. So if you look at
who is that team? Who is that team beating?
We're not going to predict everybody's schedule. I just want to look at the standings though.
I'm just okay. You guys are okay. So I'm gonna view the whole NFC South, the whole NFC West. I'm sorry, as besides the Cardinals, as a wild card team, just for the point that
okay,
just for the point that
one of them's going to be a division winner.
Sure,
so 2 NFC West teams in the wild card.
So,
and then because the division Eagles are going to win their division. Let's say hypothetically my Rams win the NFC West.
Sure,
right?
Okay,
so that leaves the Seahawks and the Niners in the wild card.
Do the rest of the division winners.
Okay,
Detroit
and Tampa Bay.
And Tampa Bay. So we're 4. Yeah, Tampa
Bay
is a lot.
Basically, Seattle, San Francisco, and either Chicago or Green Bay
or Minnesota.
Minnesota's 4-5. The Panthers are 5-5.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
the Niners are actually out of a playoff spot at 6-4. If you want to look at it right here.
Why? Because Chicago has the
Chicago's 6-3.
That's right. They are 6-3.
I say Chicago falls out of it, or they fall to like the 7th seed.
I would say you're probably right. You were you thinking that the Niners will take that last spot, presumably.
I would be very surprised if the Niners. As much as I do not like them, I would be very surprised if the San Francisco 49ers missed the playoffs.
Man, it's just that race is really like 8 teams, and everyone else is kind of just because Carolina's not. I don't like Carolina. Vikings are just whatever at this point. It's just McCarthy was out for a few weeks. It was kind of not looking their way. So it does look like Green Bay is going to make it, but they definitely.
Yeah, I mean, here. I think the team that they'd have to beat out is Chicago because they played them twice.
Which is they probably will.
So if Green Bay sweeps Chicago, they're it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's split 50-50.
50-50.
If they get swept, Chicago's in, Green Bay's out. Those are going to be their biggest games of the year, which is awesome because it's such a big rivalry.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to a big, like, once going to be a big game, which is pretty sick. Because the last, 5 years, it's just been Green Bay wins and the Bears stink. And so I would say it's going to be Eagles. I think the Rams, but I'm biased. Bucks, Seahawks, Niners, and then either the Bears for anybody but the Niners. But I just don't want to play the Niners in the playoffs, not because I don't think the Rams will beat them, but because I hate playing teams that I hate because it's way more stressful.
That's a tough thing to play in the playoffs as well.
Like, I don't want to have to play the Niners and the Eagles in the playoffs.
Trust me,
favorite teams.
Trust me, I'm aware that team is the Niners are dangerous.
Nick was
I think the hat can go back on.
Yeah, the hat can go. Oh, the hat stays on.
I felt very bad for doing the tangent with the Philly hat on. The Eagles. That was bad. It was.
We don't like.
I don't like the Eagles, but I don't like the Eagles. Sorry, hat's got to come off now.
Well, the Flyers aren't in the same boat as the Eagles. The Flyers are cool.
Flyers are cool. That's right.
Sorry to the Eagle fans, but yeah. All right, that'll wrap it up. Nick, thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure.
Excited to do this again whenever we do it again. Probably be around Thanksgiving, I would assume.
Thanksgiving episode? Thanksgiving weekend episode?
Right.
Pretty tough.
Good idea.
All right. So you guys will see Nick back here in 2 weeks. Until then, see you next time. Peace.